certified most accurate. Now your TV5 First Alert forecast.
Good Tuesday evening, Mid-Michigan Chief Meteorologist Chris Easlick with your Tuesday forecast update. A First Alert weather day in place for tonight and tomorrow, as we do expect what's left of Hurricane Beryl to move into our area and bring some heavy rainfall to at least parts of Mid-Michigan. Generally speaking, around 1 inch to 4 inches of rain is expected in areas across the area, maybe a little bit less in some of our far northern regions, but it's still going to be a heavy rainfall for most, and it looks like overnight through early Wednesday morning is probably going to be the time frame where we pick up most of the activity, maybe a break towards mid to late morning, and then picking back up again in certain areas for the afternoon. We are in the excessive rainfall outlook, which just assesses our probability of flash flooding. The yellow area is the slight risk, which means there could be scattered areas of flash flooding in that region. Poor drainage areas, roads that typically struggle with drainage, those types of areas could be most vulnerable for tomorrow. Before we get to the main batch of rain overnight, we've got a few showers working their way through Genesee and also Lapeer County. These are slow movers. Thankfully, they are starting to die down a little bit, as we don't want any heavy rain before what's on the way later tonight. That's currently working its way through Illinois, Indiana, and portions of Ohio tonight. Even southern lower Michigan getting the first glimpses of this, but the bulk of this is going to happen overnight and again through the first half of your Wednesday. Your hour-by-hour forecast shows any showers that are around initially this evening will likely diminish a little bit before the night is done, but then the main area of rain comes through overnight and through the first half of tomorrow. Notice the deeper shades of orange and red starting to move in. That's present through your morning commute on Wednesday. Maybe a break again towards the mid to late morning. It may not stop raining entirely, but relative to what we see early in the morning, I think it should be a little bit lighter. Eventually things start picking back up again during the afternoon, and those showers will start moving off to the east as the system starts pulling away from us going into Wednesday night and also early Thursday. How much rain are we expecting? I think this map right here shows a good rainfall potential. Because of the nature of these downpours, these totals could vary very widely from place to place. I think the heaviest zone right through our southern counties and perhaps into portions of the Thumb, where we could see around 2 to 4 inches of rain. And then areas like Saginaw, Bay City, and Midland, just a touch less than that. But still, the potential is there for at least 2 to 3 inches of rain before those totals drop off pretty dramatically off to the north and west. Keep in mind, this is the general expectation for rain. If we see repeated downpours over any area, we could see some totals that are higher than what's expected here on a localized basis. We've seen that a few times already this season, where we could pick up 3 to 5 inches of rain in a short amount of time in some of our previous downpour events that have happened throughout the summer. So we do need to watch this event closely for low-lying areas, roads, and those types of things. Your 7-day forecast shows once we get to Thursday, we start drying out. We've got mid-80s expected over the weekend. We're fairly dry from Thursday through Saturday. And then on Sunday, those chances start going back up again into early next week.
Stay with WNEM TV5 on air, on the go, and online for more news and weather updates.